Hey everyone, what's going on? It's Waseem here again from channel Handsome Smiles. Thank you for joining me on another review. Today I'm going to be doing a review of a Attar. It's from the house of Mellifluence, and this one is called Tudor. So I'm just going to touch upon the notes of Tudor, and then I'll talk about what it smells like, give you an idea of the performance I got, and then my final overall rating for the Attar. So at the top of Tudor from Mellifluence, you're going to get Ylang Ylang Absolute, Rose Musk, Oriental Rose, Turkish Rose, Rose de May, Jasmine Sambac, Indian Saffron, and White New Zealand Ambergris. The heart of the fragrance is Patchouli Absolute, Nag Champa, Civet. Civet is a animalic note that you get from a civet cat. You also get Arabian Musk 1960 and Tibetan Deer Musk. The base of the fragrance is Sumatra Vetiver, Thai Trat Oud, Vanilla Absolute, Mysore Sandalwood, Amber, and Mukmil Assam Oud from the house of Habs Oud. Very interested to see that the Attar actually uses Mukmil Assam Oud. It's an oud sample that I actually wore myself from the house of Habs Oud, and there's a review of it on my channel as well. So be sure to check that out if you haven't already. So what does Tudor actually smell like? You've just heard the notes. For me, when I first applied Tudor onto my skin, I get this very bright citrusy rose. It's a very bright citrusy rose. It's not the rose that you get which is like overly sweet, or those overly floral roses, or those deep floral rose notes. This is a very citrusy and very bright rose note, and along with that rose I get lovely spices. The backbone of these spices helps to tame that overly bright and citrusy rose that you get in the opening. The most predominant spice that I get in the opening is the saffron. As the scent develops, the spices also develop in this scent, and in the opening, like I've said, you get a saffron note, but then the spices I pick up in the heart of the fragrance, it has a little bit of a nutmeg sort of feel, and due to the nutmeg that I pick up, the rose, and also due to the saffron, it sort of reminds me of a fragrance from the house of Junaid Jamshed called Oud Kadim. Along with all of this, as the fragrance develops, it has this lovely woody warmth to it, and that woody warmth sort of has this aged woodiness. It's like you're walking into a antique shop. It has that antique aged woody quality, and as the scent dries down, that's when it becomes absolutely beautiful. The Hindi oud starts to develop onto your skin, but the Hindi oud, it has this lovely touch of woodiness, but it's barnyard aspect. And Mukmil by Habs Oud was a barnyard. The Hindi Oud is the Hindi barnyard aspect of this note is lovely tamed out by the other notes of the scent. The spices, the rose, and that antique woodiness help to tame the Hindi Oud of the scent, and they all really work really well together to create a beautiful smelling Attar. This is one of my absolute favourite Attars I've tried from Mellifluence, and I've tried numerous. I think I've tried about 20 of his Attars, and I've reviewed many of them on YouTube. I think I was by far one of the first, if not the first person to review Mellifluence on my channel. For me, he makes some of the most beautiful Attars out there, and for the price, they are simply unbeatable. And Tudor is, for me, one of the best that I've tried from him. It's, like I've said, this beautiful, bright, citrusy rose with the lovely saffron, some nutmeg, antique woody accords, and that lovely Hindi oud in the dry down. In terms of performance, I got excellent performance on my skin. 10 hours of longevity, with projection being on the strong side. Overall rating for me, Tudor from Mellifluence gets a perfect score of 5 out of 5. Guys, I hope you've enjoyed this review. If you have, please do leave me a like and a comment below, and I'll catch you next time. See you later.